so sorry about what's happening with the live stream. We have no idea why it keeps getting cut out. So we're recording this. We've recorded this. You're watching it after the fact, and hopefully you are managing to play along with us. Now, at home, we're going to recap from the beginning of the story. Okay, so just a quick recap. Rachel and I are princess warriors from a far-off land, and our land has been cursed with everybody forgetting how to play or sing in tune, and music is just awful now, and everybody's upset because nobody can go to the theatre or have discos or have concerts or sing to their babies or have parties. And we are both on a quest to find the magic amulet that will restore music to how it should be. And I prepared a few choices very randomly for Rachel to help us choose what our characters will be a little bit like, because we are making this story up on the spot. Not the very beginning, because we already made that bit up on the live stream, and we're going to recap that bit, but the rest of the story we're making up. We have no idea where we're going. We have no idea. We literally in real life have no idea where this magic amulet is. So we're going to find out, and we're just going to have some fun and play some violin along the way. So from the choices that Rachel has picked for me, I ride on a very scared white tiger. He gets scared of everything. And I have an axe that can cut through anything, and I can talk to animals.
And I am Princess Rachel, and I have chosen to ride on a talking horse who only dances, not walks, only dances. I have a magic harp that when I play it, it sends people to sleep. So I'm not going to try, I don't want to play it too much, just in case you guys will fall asleep. And I can also hover above the ground.
Okay, so unlike on the live stream, where you would have seen both our faces all the time, Rachel and I are going to take it in turns to talk and play, because on Zoom, you're only going to see the person who's making the most noise, basically. That's how Zoom works, okay? So don't be alarmed when it switches in between. So, without further ado, Rachel, take us away.
So, if you've just seen this, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but every good story starts with long, long ago. And Princess Kim, did you know that while I was playing that, Princess Rachel got a clap from on the road?
Yay! Princess Rachel! Okay. Oh.
Don't know who's out there.
They're joining. Great. Okay, so we said earlier, happy birthday to Enid, who is 7 today. And surprisingly, my queen's name is Enid, and she sends me on this quest to find the magic amulet. So I have no idea where to start. So I go and tell Aunt Rhody about my problem. And we are going to play this in the cello key. Okay, so violins, that means that we're going to start this with finger 2 on the D string. Okay, we're going to be playing this on the A and the D string only. Okay.
Princess Kim, that was so beautiful. But there's a bit of a problem because she's not awake. Aunt Rhody is not awake because it's still night time. Ready, play.
Oh, it's such a shame that I came at night time. What was I thinking? So I'm standing outside and I'm worrying, what am I going to do? How am I going to help my kingdom? When I hear this really weird clip, clop, clippity clop, clip, clop, clippity clop. It's very rhythmical. And who comes along but Princess Rachel on her dancing horse? And I say to her, Princess Rachel, what are you doing here? And she says, well, I'm probably here for the same reason that you are. And I say, well, I can't tell you what that is. And she says, I know all about the magic amulet. And we look at each other and we say, well, we can't possibly both have the amulet. I need it for my kingdom. And she says, but I need it for my kingdom. So we look at each other and her horse starts dancing. And I say, we're going to have a dance-off to find out who gets to have the magic amulet. Okay, and I play a gavotte. I'm going to play gavotte in G minor from book 3 in the violins, but we're going to play it so any of the cellist friends that we have can join in. So we're going to play it in C minor. That means we're going to start with finger 3 on the G string. Okay, get your up bow ready.
That was very beautiful, Princess Kim. But my horse prefers to dance to minuets. So I'm gonna, it's just what he's saying. I'm sorry, he just told me that he wants a minuet. So I'm just doing what he's asking me to do, okay? So we're gonna do minuet 3 from book 1. Here's your introduction. Did you like it, Princess Kim, or not to your tastes?
I just liked it so much, but I want the amulet so much. But do you know what? We've been dancing all night, and we woke up Aunt Rhody, and she comes out and she says, "Girls, that was very loud with your dancing, and I thought you both did it beautifully, but honestly, I have really no idea where the magic amulet is. But there are some soldiers who have been traveling all over the land, and maybe they'll know where to go. And honestly, you can only help each other. So my advice would be to go together and discuss who's going to get the amulet at the end. But go and find it before you start fighting about it." And we say, "Well, I suppose that would be helpful. It would be nice not to journey on our own." So we agree to go off together, and she says, "If you go to the next town along, you'll find these soldiers at an old Airbnb, because they have those in our land." And so we go there and we find them, and they say bonjour, and we find out that they're French. And so we're going to play the song of the two grenadiers. I'll give you the piano introduction, okay? Again, we're going to play this in the cello key. Okay, so here's your introduction. anybody who noticed the bowing mistake I made in the middle. I blame it on the curse.
I didn't notice one. And also, no princess is perfect.
There you go. So
Perfection's boring, isn't it?
very.
Malcolm, I'm a bit concerned because you know that we're going to go and find these soldiers, right? Yeah. You know that we have to go find them. Well, I've just seen a massive river in order to get to their Airbnb, right? And I'm not being funny, but I know that cats don't like water, and you're riding on a tiger, right? And my horse has just told me, no way am I going through the river. So luckily, go tell Aunt Rhodey, she told me that she's got a boat, a little rowing boat. So I thought we'd play lightly row.
Well then.
So is everyone ready? Let's do some rowing. Here's your introduction.
Luckily, we all got over in the boat, didn't we? We managed to get there. And when we get there, the soldiers are ever so nice, actually. And they tell us that they heard whispers about this magic amulet deep in the forest. So off we go. We go into this forest, and what do we find but some fairies who are dancing around a maypole, singing a May song. And we are going to play this one in the cello key, starting on the D string. Here is your introduction.
The trouble is, Kim, is that you did this beautiful dance, but we didn't have enough children to join in with us. So I'm just gonna do some calling, and I'd like all children, oh come little children, to join us in our dance and on our quest. I'm just trying to remember the introduction now.
Wow, and so many children came, and the fairies are so happy. But it's starting to get a bit dark, and then there's a stillness in the air, and then we hear very scary hunting horns coming out of the darkness, and the fairies start to scatter. And before they scatter, one of them yells, "Try the Mountain King." And then she runs away as all these riders come through with their horses. Here we go, Hunter's Chorus, everybody.
But the only way that we heard the hunters coming is because the wind was carrying the music to us. That's the only way we could hear. And the song of the wind helped us to get ready for their entrance. So here's your Song of the Wind.
Wow. So the forest is empty, the children have gone home, the fairies have run away, and we are hiding from the hunters. Finally, we hear them go home and we get up, and I say to Rachel, "Did you hear that fairy? I think she'd said something about the Mountain King, but that's all the way east. That's all the way east. It's going to take us at least a week to get there." And Princess Rachel says to me, "Well, I guess we're going to have to start our journey then." And I say to her, "Well, Princess Rachel, I guess we're going to have to start walking then." And we get onto our horse and our tiger and we start walking underneath the stars, trying to go as fast as we can. So we're going to play a Fatter Than a Caterpillar, starting on D. If you play this in first position, you want to start on the D string. Okay, if you can play it in third position or fifth position, do it. Okay, here we go. Here's your introduction.
Princess Kim, the thing is that my horse only dances.
Oh.
So if I'm going to get there anytime soon, I'm going to have to do some sort of dance. So I think I'm just going to do a minuet, because my horse already told me he likes minuets. And we did minuet 3, but I know that his favourite is probably minuet 1. So let's see if we can do a minuet 1.
was beautiful. And you know what? Make your horse go a lot faster. I think your horse went a lot faster during that minuet. And, you know, on our way, we come across another kingdom where we just decide that we're going to take a rest. And as we walk in, the people are trying to sing. They're trying so hard to sing, but it's really going quite badly because it's out of tune because of the curse. But you know what? The spirit of music lives on, and we join in because we think we know what they're singing, and we sing Judas Maccabeus with them. Okay, we're going to play this one also in the cello key, starting with finger 3 on the D string violins, okay?
Oh, Princess Kim, I enjoyed singing that with you so much. Thank you so much. Now, Princess Kim, Princess Rachel's got a bit of a problem because Princess Rachel, one of her little violin princesses, is waiting for a lesson with her. So, do you know what, Princess Kim? We might have to continue.
Yes, I was going to say that I think after all that singing, the princesses and the horse and the tiger need to have a little lie down, and they decide to go and have a sleep. So if you would like to find out what happens at the Hall of the Mountain King, join us on our next episode of Suzuki Adventures with Princess Kimberley and Princess Rachel. Joining us, everybody. I hope you can see this uploaded. I hope I've managed to upload this and you can join us, and we will let you know where and how to join us next time very soon. Bye, everyone.